Hey guys, welcome to African Daisy Oracle. All my information is in the description box below. Let's get to it. Just make sure. Storyteller. Okay, let's have a quick look. Okay, just give me a quick second here. So the first thing that's standing out to me is that there could have been something that was cut off from you. Okay, whether you were blocked or whether you were ghosted, or there's some kind of cutoff. Okay, with the roots card here, I'm kind of getting like being cutting something at the root because of wildness, because of maybe your attitude, or because of who you are, because of what you stand for, because of whatever the case may be. This could have been at work. Okay, for others of you, you could be maybe rebellious at work, or whatever the case is. All right, or it's attached to the Dreamer card. So for me, that is like maybe you're not like everybody else. Okay, if you are, if you're working in a corporate job, 9 to 5, whatever the case is, maybe you're more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Free spirit. Okay, with the Rebel card here, free spirit. Blue hair could be significant, or the color blue. Yeah, so you are not like these guys. Okay, you're not like these guys. In fact, you are very different. I'm looking at this tree, and then I'm looking at this flower that's growing right next to the tree. Okay, you're all coming from the same ground, coming from the same soil, but you're not really blooming the same. If you look at this tree, it's got blue and green leaves, and they're all kind of attached. You're kind of like a loner, or kind of like you kind of walk your own path, is how I'm seeing it. And it's attached to the Rebel card, and it's attached to wildness. So I feel like people... okay, I'm kind of getting, I don't know why I'm getting uncivilized, but the thing that's coming to me is not necessarily uncivilized. I'm getting primitive. Primitive? Yes, I'm getting primitive. And with the wolf card here, it's okay, I'm kind of getting that the people that maybe you work with, or in your environment, or the people around you, are labeling you as primitive, or maybe the way of your thinking. And this is very common, people in the spiritual community, I should think, well, that's from what I've heard anyway, spiritual community, that if you are you know, if you believe in spirituality, or it's kind of like coming back around, but it's I feel like if you don't believe in science, and if you don't believe in, you know, technology and the Bible and all these things, and that means you must be, you know, primitive. There's no such thing as herbalists, there's no such thing as magic, there's no such thing as whatever, right? To be honest, none of us really know what's what, but we have our own truths, we have our own stories, and here you are with your truth, standing by your truth. Okay, and it seems like you're very, you're standing very strong here with in your truth. And I feel like, so this doesn't have to be just your work environment. It could be just in your community, or wherever it is that you spend most of your time, or people around, or whatever. Sometimes you maybe been called a dreamer, unrealistic, all that, right? We all know all that. So the thing is, yeah, so I feel like there's been a cutoff because of your ideologies, of your... So for those that have been cut off, like in a family sense, it's because maybe you are you know, maybe you are wanting to be with someone who is of different race, maybe you want to be with someone who different faith. Whatever the case is, you are being guided by your spirit guides. There's some kind of divine intervention that's happening here, something bigger at play. You might be feeling like time's running out. I'm kind of getting time's running out with a wheel here. Kind of feeling like time's running out, things are not on your side, having like bad luck or whatever the case is. But I feel like you are, all this that's happening right now in the present moment, and this is not something that's going to happen. This is now, right, in real time, or you know, this week at least, or this month. I feel like you are experiencing this because there's something greater. Okay, you've got storyteller here. This is, you're a wise soul. This is whatever stories that you have to tell, whatever knowledge that you have to share. This is coming straight from your heart. Okay, this is from your ancestors. You have a lot of wisdom here. Okay, you could be a healer as well. And the thing is, you need, right now it seems like you're blocked, and that's why this is all happening, for you to go on this path. Okay, I feel like you do have questions about this path. Some of you are already on this path, but maybe you are kind of like in between or something like that. But there's a crossing here, a bridge that you need to cross here. For some of you, you have been persistent with this creative pursuits or spirituality, or whatever it is that you into that is considered unorthodox or considered unconventional. And this is where you find your fortune. This is where you have your spark here. Okay, but there's a bridge that you have to cross. Okay, a renewal of energy here. Yeah, things have to come into balance because you're not really living in your truth, whether that is in a relationship, whether this, your authenticity. You might feel it in your heart, but you're not really expressing it. Okay, or some of you have just expressed it and you are facing this. So the thing is, you also have to, okay, you are, okay, so many words. There's something greater happening here for you. It might not seem that way. You feel like time's running out. You might feel like you have a deadline. You might feel like you could be going through divorce because of who you are, what you are. Whatever cutoff that you're going through, it's all divinely guided, okay? Justice is coming into play here. Yeah. For others of you, whatever it is that's happening is going to give you the courage to do something greater, whatever it is that you want to do, you know, what you're meant to do here. Synchronicity. Whatever it is that you're meant to do, it's for something greater for you. Okay, I feel like for others of you, there's something about cleansing yourself, something about cleansing your space, meditating. I feel like you need to connect. I feel like you need to clear your space. There's something about decluttering. Some of you have to travel. Some of you have to pack up, and packing up doesn't mean packing up and going, you know, unless that's what is on your path. It's something about packing what is necessary, you know, for this trip, whether it's in your mind or whether it's physically packing something. Okay, and then so you're able to cross this bridge. Yeah, well, that was very clear. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please give a thumbs up, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that, and I hope to see you again next time.